Uncharted is a coffee company committed to protecting the dignity of the farmers who are at the heart of coffee production. Joining us today are the CEOs, Jasmine and Danielle Nevels. Great to see you both. Jasmine, let's start with you because you say on your website that each coffee bean has a story, and that is so interesting. I want to know more about the history and really the painful history of coffee production that a lot of people may not know about.
You know what, thank you for that. What's really interesting is that coffee itself was really at the core of the transatlantic slave trade. It actually was brought to the Americas in the 1600s by the Dutch, and it was one of the crops that actually helped fuel slavery into this part of the world. So coffee was founded in Ethiopia by a goat herder, and it kind of made its way to the Middle East, then to India, and then unfortunately the Dutch realized they could colonize and use this for mass production, and so they brought it to Brazil. And so coffee really is this beverage that we all take for granted and that we've come to enjoy, but it's really rooted in exploitation of people, in slavery, and overconsumption of the environment. And so we wanted to bring forward a coffee company that was more intentional and ethical and really talked about the past of coffee, but really looked at this as an opportunity to change how we produce coffee in the future.
Yeah, so you're talking about generations of exploitation. Why did you launch? She told us a little bit about why you launched Uncharted, but how are you doing things differently?
Well, let me start first with the why, because I think that's so important. Our mother really inspired our love for coffee, our late mother. She was drinking iced coffee before it was like the modern version of iced coffee that we all know and love. And that's really where we started our ritual of coffee. But then as we grew older, and particularly as we were in the pandemic and the wake of the modern day civil rights movement, we were really thinking about what could we do to really decolonize coffee and create more broader justice. And that's where we said we can take action today, starting to do things differently. And so we started first by saying we want to decolonize coffee by educating people about what the issues in coffee are. Secondly, we want to do direct trade. So we want to directly work with farmers to reduce some of the middlemen in the process. And then third, we want to offer farmers a livable wage. And then finally, what's most important to us is that ethical piece that you talked about. So we have a very strict sourcing criteria for the types of farms we'll work with, which includes farmers who are practicing regenerative farming, who are being socially conscious and kind to their workers, so there's no child labor, there's no slavery. Also farmers who are not over-consuming water or doing deforestation is really important to us. So that's how we're doing things differently.
And so what has been the response? I know you launched in November. You're getting this off the ground, and you are also highlighting farmers in different countries, right? Tell us more about that.
We do. So we are so lucky. We just launched in November. We've had an overwhelming amount of support from friends, from family, from the community. I think a common theme that we've learned is that people feel like we've never heard of coffee being talked about like this. We didn't know this was the story. And so we're trying to bring people into the life of what a farmer does. It is a very labor-intensive agricultural good, and we want people to understand like what it takes to essentially go behind the scenes and manufacture and harvest coffee. And so that's what we want to highlight. So to answer your question, we've had a lot of great traction. We're taking people behind the scenes. We actually go to these farms and try to source the product,
Like
meet the
what
farmers
countries?
ourselves. Great example.
Yeah.
So Colombia is an example where we actually got to go to the farm, meet the farmers, understand more about their farming practices, ensure the quality of materials that we're sourcing, build that relationship, and then bring the product back. So we think it's really important for people to understand where your product comes from, to have that radical transparency, which is something we're very proud of, so that you can understand from farm all the way to the cup at your kitchen table where your product comes from.
Jasmine, Danielle, great work. Thank you for coming in. We can buy the coffee on your website?
You can buy the coffee online at drinkuncharted.com.
And follow us on social media at Drink Uncharted.
All right. We'll be right back.